Welcome to Dundark. Last time we had a emotional scene with Okabe and Suzu on the rooftop there. And now we're back as Suzu in the time machine. Back finally into someone else's perspective. You know, earlier I was begging for like, oh, can we get back to Okabe? But now I'm like, oh, can we get back to someone else? So I don't know. Maybe I do like the segments of other people's perspectives more than I thought I originally liked them. Yeah, and Daru pointed out that Suzu's plan probably doesn't make any sense and doesn't work. So based on the research he's been doing into the time machine and how world lines work. So fair? So now Suzu's kind of at a loss, like what is she going to do now, considering her plan doesn't make any sense. Next thing Suzu knew, she was inside the time machine, wrapped up in a blanket. She must have been crying a lot, because she hadn't even noticed that she'd come inside the time machine or that Okabe had left. Her dad was next to her. He was also wrapped up in a blanket, and he was looking at her. He looks so silly in the blanket with the face. Sorry. What time is it? Well, what year is it? Well, who is the president of Russia? No, She wiped away the tears as she asked. So it's been late. Yeah, since I left the hospital at 8, and then he must have arrived sometime later, and then, well, he did say it would take a while to get there, and then they had the whole scene on the roof, and now they've been here for a while, so I guess it's been a while, yeah. Huh.
ごめん。こんな時間まで付き合わせて。
平気平気。前にも言ったっしょ。父さんのこといくらでも頼っていいのだぜって。
Time machine's hatch was still open, and cold air was pouring in. Each time they spoke, they could see their breath turn white. The machine was still silent. They could use the life support system in the cockpit to keep out the cold, but she didn't want to waste the energy. Well, I mean, you could close the door. She rubbed her cheeks with her, or at least close it a little, with her glove-covered hands. The gloves Yuki gave her were very warm, and I don't have to do deep voice here. And her hands were the one part of her that wasn't cold.
僕さ、いつか必ずオカリンも僕らと一緒に、いや違うな。僕らの先頭に立って指揮を取ってくれるって信じてるんだよね。
Suzuha was a little surprised to see Itaru speaking seriously. Normally, all Itaru did was screw around.
未来ガジェット研究所はオカリンがいてこそだから。今はちょっと腐ってるけどきっと立ち直る。同時に法王院京馬もよみがえるわけ。不死鳥の名は伊達じゃない的な、中二病オツ的な。その時が来たら多分オカリンは自分からタイムマシンに乗るよ。鈴葉に言われなくってもね。
Suzuha realized Itaru was trying to make her feel better. Suddenly, deep in her heart, she felt a little warmer.
父さん、すごく恥ずかしいこと言ってるの自覚してる？
うわ、ですよね。オカリン本人の前じゃ口が裂けても言えないな。
私、明日までに手紙書くよ。 オカリンおじさんに。直接顔見て話すとまた変な感じになっちゃうから。
Acting weird is one way to put shooting at him. Yeah, that's one way to put it.
ごめんなさいっていうのと、もうちょっとだけもがいてみるって。だからオカリンおじさんにも考えてみてほしいって。そうは言っても実はもうあんまり時間はないんだけど。
時間ないって？ロシアが実験を開始したから？
実はタイムマシンを制御してる量子コンピューターの内蔵電池、もうすぐ切れそうなんだ。
Ooh. A quantum computer is a computer capable of using quantum mechanical overlapping to perform parallel processing. While modern-day computers switch between zeros and ones, a quantum computer is capable of calculating two signals at the same time. This allows for exponentially faster calculations to the point where it's expected that quantum computing will change everything we know about the world we know. Practical quantum computers have not been built. Okay.
マジ？
前に話したよね。かがりを探すために1998年から何度もマシンを使ったって。それは当初の計画にはなかった行動なんだ。当然マシンを制御するコンピューターの使用回数も予定より多くなって。
それでバッテリーが消耗したっつうことか。
マシンそのものの燃料よりそっちの方が深刻なんだよ。マシンを正確に制御してジャンプさせることが難しくなる。
So, the time machine's battery is almost dead. And the battery is closer to running out than the fuel. Because the fuel, right, they had enough for almost a year's worth of a jump. Right.
バッテリーだったら交換とか充電とかすればいいんじゃね？
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, if it is a battery, why don't they just recharge the battery?
無理だよ。
ちょっとだけその内蔵電池見させてもらっていいかな？
Suzu nodded and pointed to a piece of the core of the machine. Taro leaned his huge body forward to take a look. But soon he gave out a moan of confusion.
なんぞこれ？
The battery was the same size as the car's, but it was a product of 2036's technology, and Taro lived in the year 2010. There's probably no way he could understand it. From Taro's perspective, it might as well have been a black box of unknown technology. Click will look wouldn't tell him anything about how it's built or how it worked. That was the one reason why Suzuha let him look at it.
2010年の技術で何とかするのは無理だと思う。
I mean, isn't it a battery? Just, hook up the red and the black wire and you put the power in and that charges it, right? I mean, how else do you charge it? Isn't that how any battery, like rechargeable battery works? You hook up the terminals and you put power through it? I mean, just saying.
言うなればそれは使い切りの電池と同じ状態ってこと。充電も交換もできない。
Oh, it's disposable. I see. So, okay. So it's not a rechargeable battery. Huh. Or is it basically disposable? Yeah, or battery generator. And this time, Suzu shook her head helplessly.
とっくに試したよ。でも不可能だった。ルミ姉さんに頼んで車のバッテリーを用意してもらったんだ。トラックとかに積まれてる大きなやつ。繋いでみたら1秒持たなかった。
Oh.
なんでと？
ガソリンを使う発電機も試してみたけど、それもダメだった。ガソリンが何ガロン必要なのか見当もつかない。だいたいそんな量のガソリンマシンには積めないし。ルミ姉さんね、ものすごく無理をしてくれて最新の燃料電池まで手に入れてくれたんだよ。
But even that wasn't good enough. Oh, so they're saying this computer uses a lot of power, and the current batteries just don't have enough, or generators for that matter, can't hold or generate enough power to run the battery, or run the computer, that's what I mean. Huh. They can't recharge the battery for whatever reason.
未来の技術ってすげえのな。こんな小さなものがそんな大電力を賄ってるっつうわけ？
Tyler was staring in amazement at the futuristic battery.
SF 映画みたく生ゴミを電気に変えられたらな。で、このバッテリーあとどれくらい持ちそうなん？
多分あと1回か2回ジャンプしたらそれで終わり。
たったそれだけ？
しかもこうやってマシンが停止してる間もさ、重力場や座標点の計測装置なんかはずっと動いてるから、ジャンプしなくてもいずれ電池切れになる。残ったバッテリーで正確なジャンプをするにはあと半年が限界だろうね。マキセ・クリスを救いに行けるタイミングもそこまでってことになる。
I thought they had about the same amount of time anyway for the fuel. That was about 6 months or so, since, you know, they had about a year's worth of fuel, and it happened about half a year ago? Like, was it July, and now it's January? Was that about 6 months? Suzuha grabbed onto Itaro's back and took a deep breath. Squishy, it felt good. What the hell?
バッテリーが切れてマシンのコントロールを
I thought he was
失ったら
sweaty.
どうなるんだろう。
Thought we went over this. Okay, what happens if the battery runs out and we can't control the machine?
カーブラックホールの制御も効かなくなるし、
Oh.
イベントホライゾンの向こうから永遠に戻ってこられないとか。
Yeah, that sounds unfortunate. Right. The event horizon, aka the Schwarzschild radius, Schwarzschild, how do you say that? The point at which information can no longer be transmitted, right? Where not even life can escape. The point of no return. All that. Yeah. Impossible for, the incredible gravity at the center of a black hole makes it impossible for even light to escape. This is the boundary, yeah. Any thing that occurs inside the event horizon cannot be observed from the outside since no light can escape. The center of a black hole appears black. Duh. Right. No light equals black, yes. A Kerr black hole, or Kerr, I don't know how to say that one either, is one whose existence is predicted by current theories of physics. Unlike other black holes, the singularity at its center rotates. While other black holes have the singularities at a single point, this one's is like a ring. Huh.
縁起でもないこと言ったらダメだお。
That looks like a pair of them.
ごめん。
It made the ring. Something like that.
でも
Hmm.
そこってさ、どんな場所なのかな。
Being trapped at the event horizon for eternity? It's probably not that great.
今みたいに静かな時間が永遠に続くのかな。だったら それでもいいな。
As she clung to her father's warm back, Suzu started to feel very sleepy. If she let her guard down for a moment, she was sure to fall asleep. She'd been trained to fight on the battlefield, but this wasn't the battlefield, and she was exhausted from crying. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad to let her sleep once in a while. She sat down and held her knees like a child, and softly closed her eyes.
そっか。結局鈴葉はこの夏までに必ず行っちゃうんだな。たとえオカリンがどんな結論を出すとしても。
Just before she fell asleep, she thought she heard her father talking to himself.
これはまさにパラダイス。
It's only 60 minutes. I don't think I should probably cut it off here. Let's keep going. So we got, okay, we're back to Okabe, and we got Maho and Amadeus Karisu, apparently. Okay. Right, we brought her to the tech district. Maho's eyes were shining like a little girl's. Not many girls would look like that if you brought them to a place like this. I was the one who brought her here, but she seemed to have forgotten about me entirely. She was wandering down the narrow corridors where all the computer parts were, as if in a daze. I was like going to a computer parts shop. You know, like, you see all the different parts, yeah, and all the stuff that you can't afford. It's pretty great, it's pretty great. Oh, thinking about, oh boy, I wish I had that CPU or graphics card or whatever. Good times, good times. It's something you don't get quite from, like, online shopping. If you go into the parts store and sing in person, you know? And then she came to a stop in front of one of them. Inside the shop were lots of little plastic bins filled with junk parts of all sizes. They'd been taken off and discarded PCs and appliances. Each of them was obviously dirty, and lots and lots of them were covered in dust.
これ一体何の基板かしら。まるで美術品みたいに美しいパターンをしているわ。しかもアルミナ基板だなんて。IFX008 イメージセンサーですって。
Oh wow.
信じられない。博物館にあってもおかしくないものがなんでこんなところに転がっているの。
Is that the same kind of CCD they put on the bamboo copter thing?
Akihabara. 歴史に勝る場所だわ。
Watching the ecstasy on Maho's face creeped me out a little. So why are they browsing computer parts? What are they doing?
マホ先輩は実はこういう人なのよ。
Kurisu spoke from inside my phone, because, you know, that's what she is now. Maho had said she wanted to go out with Kurisu today. Oh, that's why. Okay. It's the 23rd now. It's the 21st before, I believe. So I ended up going on a strange date with the two girls at once. This might be another test of the Amadeus' capabilities.
俺もここは何度か来たことがあるが、あんな顔してパーツをめでる人間にはこれまで一人しかお目にかかったことがない。
分かった。橋田さんのことでしょ。
ああ。
さすがにあの人と同類扱いするのは先輩がかわいそうよ。あんたの話を聞く限りだと橋田さんってとんでもない変態だから。
そうだな。ヒアジョさんに失礼だった。
It was early afternoon on a Sunday. How did I misread that? It clearly says Sunday. There was There's a reason I'd come with Maho to the computer parts shop. The doctor and Maho were heading back to— oh, they're heading back to America. Ooh. She was leaving soon, so she wanted me to show her around Akiba like I promised. That's what her message had said. So we met in front of the station in the morning, and I asked her where she wanted to go. And this was the result. By the way, our first stop was Yodobashi, and our second, Soft Map. I'd already taken her to lots of used PC and retro PC shops tucked away in tiny alleys.
ヒアジョーさんはこういうパーツが好きなのか？
パーツというか組み立てるものが好きなのね。子供の頃は日本製のプラスチックモデルをよく作ったわ。
Plastic model is a kit made from plastic parts put together by following manual.
ゲルマニウムラジオなんかも組み立てた口ですか？
A germanium radio is a radio that uses a germanium diode as a rectifier and requires no power supply. This term can refer to the kits used to build them. Since they're simple enough for anyone to build, they're a common choice for elementary school summer break projects. That's interesting.
ハンダ付けでよくやけどをしたものよ。
She burnt herself soldering. That's a fun activity as a kid.
私もです。
That's a fun activity as a kid.
みんな同じなのね。
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Probably not everybody. Actually, I assume that it was a minority of people who actually soldered in their homes growing up.
ずっと見ていたい。どうして私もっと早くここに来なかったのかしら。
Felt like she was never going to leave unless I dragged her out. Finally managed to succeed in getting her away from the parts by simply telling her it was time to eat. I should eat some. Food. We went out to the main road. This area was close to the station, so it was especially crowded. Thanks to the crowds of people waiting to walk across the street. Couldn't even walk in a straight line. Now then, where to eat? My first idea was May Queen, but after she reacted last time, it was probably best to avoid it. Still, Sampo wasn't a good choice for someone new to Akiba. Gassen, or Gansen, or maybe Kitchenjiro, or Go-Go Curry would work too. Go-Go Curry is a curry chain. It's all over Japan, but primarily in the northern and eastern parts of the country. It offers Kanazawa curry, which is famous for its thick roe and katsu and cabbage on top. Sounds nice. I could go for that. Go for that right now. Kitchenjiro is a restaurant chain found in downtown Tokyo, as well as Kansai. It's a popular combo menu. That's has a large amount of delicious food. In addition to the restaurants, it also has a delivery service. Okay. Sounds nice. I could go to that too. And I stood there thinking. Oh.
Hmm?
Maho stopped moving in front of the arcade directly ahead of us. Then you want to eat, not go to the arcade. Evidently, she was looking at the crane games on the. Oh, she wants to win a Nupa or something. I don't know.
ちょっとだけ覗いてみてもいいかしら。
I nodded. Okay. Hey look, a Nupa. Who would have thunk it? Maho walked up to the crane game and pressed her face against the glass like a little kid. You know, if you look, even though if you look like a little kid but don't want to be talked to like a little kid, why don't you not act like a little kid? That's all. I suppose little kids don't fawn over PC parts and, components and stuff. Inside the glass were characters from at channel memes, all different sizes. Maybe Maho was a secret at channeler like Kurisu? They were pretty close, so it was possible. I leaned over to Maho and whispered a magic spell into her ear.
Nurupo.
Nalupo. Old at channel slang. Started on the programming board as a shortening of null pointer and as of now has no meaning whatsoever. Whenever someone says it, it's tradition for someone else to respond. Gah!
はい。
I just confused her.
何そのっていうのは。
なんでもない。忘れてくれ。
Kurisu was glaring cold daggers at me from inside the smartphone, but I decided to ignore it.
ヒヤジョさん、そのぬいぐるみ欲しいのか？
It's like that anime about the smartphone.
ええ、かわいいじゃない。ねえクリス。
先輩？
何？どうして慌てているの？
なんでもないです。
By the way, Kurisu, what's your laptop password?
ちょっと意外だな。さっきパーツが好きって言ってたから、感性としては男に近いのかもって思ってた。
岡部、デリカシーないわね、あんたは。もっとうまいこと言いなさいよ。ギャップが素敵だとかなんとか。
Ah, that's romantic. Hey, baby. The gap between my expectations and your reality is really cute. Like, what? What's that even supposed to mean?
あ、すまない。
Maybe it sounds better in
いいわよ
Japanese.
別に。実はね、このぬいぐるみクリスがベッドルームに置いていたのよ。
そうなのか？
Her bedroom that burnt down?
もしかして通販か何かでアメリカまで取り寄せてたのか？
別にどうだっていいでしょ。
さすが隠れアットチャンネラーだな。
何よ、アットチャンネラーって聞いたことない。
ヌルポ。
I like the little wink. Even as part of Amadeus, she hadn't changed a bit.
ヒヤジョさん、クリスはこれがなんていうキャラなのか教えてくれたか？
いいえ、何度か聞いてみたけど永遠とはぐらかされたわ。
だろうな。
だからずっと気になっていたのよ。岡部さんは知っているの？
まあ。
岡部。
Chill ran down my spine as I heard the angry voice from the smartphone.
俺も知らないんだ。
Remember when you used to be embarrassed about talking to a girl on your smartphone? Good times.
そう。
Wait, does Amadeus Kurisu know that her real Kurisu's, like, the house burnt down? Does she know that? Sheesh. I don't know you're on a Kurisu. You better be grateful.
ちょっと挑戦していいかしら。
Maho took her wallet out of her pocket and put a 100 yen coin into the machine.
このアームを左右と前後に操作してぬいぐるみをつかめばいいのね。
もしかして初めてなのか？
How has she never done this?
真帆先輩はレースゲームしかやらないですもんね。
She plays racing games? Really? She's like, oh boy, can't wait to go play my Gran Turismo, and my Project Cars, and my Need for Speed. Yes, I know racing games. Yes, I play them too. Yes.
そういうこと。
Speaking of racing games, I always think this song sounds like Mario Kart. Just saying. What the heck are these expressions, by the way? Like, what's that look on Maho's face? Maho nodded and pushed the control button, managing to move the arm directly over her target. She smiled, satisfied.
簡単なものね。あとはアームが降りて勝手に掴んでくれるんでしょ。
If that's a satisfied smile, maybe she should smile less.
あ、いや、普通はそうなんだが。
The arm went straight for the doll, but the angle was slightly off, and she didn't grab it right.
おかしいわ。どういうことなの？
Now that's a smile you need to protect. Right there. Right there. Yep. That's what happens on your first time. Maho gave it several more tries, but didn't seem to get the hang of it. Are you okay? She groaned and took her last 300 yen to the back of the arcade. She walked over to a game with a red and white two-toned Formula 1 car on the side of the cabinet. She slid inside, still angry. Remember that one was a CG racing game based off of real circuits.
Okabe. Okabe.
Yeah?
なんだ？
ここは男らしさを見せるところよ。
男らしさ？
先輩の代わりにあんたがぬいぐるみを手に入れなさいっていうこと。
Oh yeah. Oh, I see.
ああ、なるほど。
Wait, it said it was 100 yen. But in the CG, clearly for that machine it says 200 yen. Like, it clearly does. Like, let's go back here. She said it was a 100 yen coin, right? Yeah, Mao took her wallet out of her pocket and put in a 100 yen coin in the machine. It's 100 yen, but the thing clearly says 200 yen on it. Like, they all do, I think. Yeah, 1 play 200 yen, 3 play 500 yen. Is the translation, is the translation wrong, or did the CG people just not communicate with the story people? Or like something else happened? It's kind of weird. Why am I obsessing over this? This is stupid. And then give it to Maho is what she was trying to say. Manliness aside, seeing how badly she wanted it, I did want to try and help her. I took some coins out of my pocket and checked how much money I was carrying. Okay, it's been a while. Well, let's try this.
とはいえ、俺もこういうゲームは得意じゃないんだが。
Even so, I'm sure I could do better than Maho. May as well give it a try. Minigame. No. Best cutscene ever? Just gonna say that. Hey! Oh! Oh! I like how Krisu just like sighed. So, after trying several times. Hey! Oh, you got it! Well, there's luck. Skill. I managed to get the stuffed animal easier than I'd expected.
Yes!
Nice. I stuffed it into a bag and then walked to the racing game Maho was playing. For some reason, there's a crowd of 10 people around it. Oh, she's supposed to be good, I see. The girl in the middle sort of looks like Kyade. I like how press like O to see the picture better, even though it's the text isn't obscuring that part of the picture. The crowd was whispering to one another. All of them seemed to be amazed. I made my way into the crowd and looked at the screen. The game Maho was playing was one of the ones we had to clear each stage in a set time, or else it'd be game over. Oh yeah. Standard racing game arcade fare, yeah. With each race, the course got more and more difficult. She was placing first every time with ease. Oh, I see, so she's supposed to be really, really good at racing games. As the crowd watched in awe, she finally made it to the end of the last stage, well ahead of the other racers. And she'd set a new record. She had a satisfied smile on her face as it's a flashy "Congratulations" graphic on the ending screen as she looked at this graphic. Then she noticed the crowd around her and her body jerked. Oh, the arcade clerk came over to say, "Good job." Arcade employee walked over to Maho and started to clap. Then the crowd started to clap as well. And then everybody clapped. And then it gets posted on /r/that happened. Maho's face went beet red. I should probably help her. I pushed my way through the crowd and grabbed her hand to pull her up. Let's get out of here. I've never seen her this obedient before. We made our way out of the hustle and bustle and finally got out of the arcade. Maho sighed in relief. I should have showed them my true power. Oh, that's a good segue. I was so tilted because of how I couldn't win the prize. Oh, you mean because of this prize? Whoa, you know, that's pretty smooth player right there. He's a smooth player. I handed her the bag with my prize in it.
Nani?
She opened the bag and took out the stuffed animal.
これ取れたの？
運が良くてね。君にプレゼントするよ。
いいの？
俺が持ってても仕方ない。
そう？じゃあ遠慮なくいただくわ。
The pacing of this game's weird. Like, I get it's trying to intersperse, you know, lighter scenes with the more darker, heavy scenes, you know? Like, you know, you have Suzu crying and Gun and, you know, all that. Now you have, you know, they're going to the arcade and, you know, goofing off and setting records and stuff. I mean, I get it. It still feels kind of weird, you know? Like, this sort of drama dissonance, you know? Almost feels like a dramedy. I mean, not to say the original game wasn't like this, but maybe not to this extent? I don't know. Maho hugged the doll tight to her chest with the innocent smile of a child. Seeing how happy she was made me happy too.
クリスが亡くなった後ね、お母さんから形見をいろいろともらったわ。
Well, you can't talk about Kurisu dying in front of Kurisu. That's awkward.
けど、これはクリスがとても可愛がっていたからって、お母さん自分のベッドルームに飾っていたのよ。
If you didn't know, it was from a Nat Channel meme. It was actually pretty cute. I could see her Akiba has a memory of her daughter.
だけどクリスの実家がね、ああいうことになってぬいぐるみも燃えてしまったと思うの、きっと。
先輩
I guess Amadeus Kurisu does know about the house burning down.
だからこれはアメリカのお母さんにプレゼントしていいかしら。
Aww. Aww. She didn't want to win it for herself, she wanted to win it for Kurisu's mom. Aww. That's really sweet. That's really sweet.
もちろん喜んでもらえるならそれが一番いい。
By the way, what's your password? No.
ありがとう。
さてと次はどうする？他に見てみたいところはあるか？と言ってもアニメやゲームのショップなんかは興味ないよな。
クリス、悪いけどしばらく岡部さんと二人きりにしてくれる？
Oh. Wants a proper date, that Maho. That's... she's trying to score those relationship points. She's trying to go down the Okabe route. Which is a joke I've already made. About Famuki. But, that's, she want... what was I gonna say? When are they gonna go eat? I mean... They're gonna do that.
先輩ついに自分の気持ちに素直になることにしたんですね。岡部ちゃんとしなさいよ。
Don't screw it up, Okabe. You got this.
はあ？
先輩頑張って。それじゃ
ヒアジョーさん？
行きたい場所もう一つあるんだけれど。
To get something to eat? I thought you were gonna do that.
そうか。どこだ？
Is it someplace you didn't want Chris to know about?
あそこよ。わかるでしょ？
May Queen! Oh. Smile's gone from Maho's face. Wait, is this something like serious? What is a serious place Maho would want to go? She wants to go investigate the parking garage again. She wants to go to the lab? No, I mean, she would. Actually, I don't know. She looked like she come to some sort of decision. I realized where she wanted to go. Okay, if Okabe can figure this out, I should be able to figure this out. She wants to go back to the ATF conference hall. Okay, yeah, I'm at a loss.
ラジカンに連れて行って。
What? 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 What?